Alright, welcome back. It was time to take a look at the next character. So, in the game we have a lot of different weapons. We have shotguns, pistols, sniper rifles, SMGs, and I believe that they will add a lot more. So, the character that I'll be looking at will be Marian, or in this case, it is the Swift version of her. I think there is like multiple versions, or actually no, only one. All right, that's good. So, her weapon is this huge sniper rifle. Kind of looks like the 50 cal, but probably not. Steel birch forests, and I'll quickly show you the stats and the parameters of it. So, attack is 153. It does deal chaos damage. It has 8 ammo, 1.8 second is the reload speed, the shooting speed is 75, compatibility 108.82%, critical damage 60%. Now optimal range is from 0 to 120 meters, and then it drops to 200, which is pretty good range. After all, this is a sniper rifle, so it will have a lot of range. Chaos Overload increases chaos damage by 20%. Upgrades, I have the weapon on level 40. I can send it more. And overall the increasement per level is actually really solid, I must say. Now I haven't modified it, although the next modification will increase the chaos damage by 22.5%, 82.5% increase. Basically you have to have the same weapon of the same type in order to upgrade that. And for the parts, you have a lot of different options. Now, again, the attachment part, basically the parts that you can add. I find this mechanic really awesome because it does remind me of some of the other shooters that I use to play. And you can add muzzles, magazine attachments. They all have different specs, different buffs, and they all can be obtained in the game by doing various things. Now, the logistics. Now, I used the ones that I already had on some of my characters here, so I'll just quickly borrow them. I will show the recommended ones that you can use. Now there we go. Recommend Marian Swift. The Swift series low observability tactical exoskeleton is Keto Technologies' latest product, created especially for snipers and scouts who operate alone. It is yet to be officially released, just like the game. Nice little Easter egg right there. So the weapon recommended is Sweet Soul, kinetic damage, attacking is 8.4%, attack 28, shooting speed 75, ammo capacity is 8. I don't have that weapon, but I can probably get it. Here you can take a look at the logistics, but again, you can use any other logistics that you like. I personally like to go for the extra attack increase. And Horn of the Orca, this is basically the recommended weapon. Kinetic damage, attacking is 9%, attack 32, speed 35, and ammo capacity 8. And here you can take a look at the recommended logistics. Also pretty good, pretty interesting, and overall I would say quite nice. Maximum hit points 7,943, percentage 6.5, so total 8.4 thousand, attack 998, the increase is 31.1%, total 1,308, defense 418, 3.9% increase, total 434, critical rate 0, critical damage amplifier 11, U energy recovery 100%, endurance 200, kinetic resistance is 0, thermal 0, frost 0, electrical 0, chaos 0, skill haste 0, S energy recovery 1, auxiliary unit strength 0, alignment index 114, weapon attribute compatibility 108.8%, speed 75, damage type chaos, maximum range 200 meter, ammo capacity 8, reloads 1.8, critical damage 60%. Overall, pretty interesting. Now the skills. Cloud shot, charge, yes, 2 charges. Marian consumes 1 bullet to perform a quick shot, dealing kinetic damage, cannot be used when the magazine is empty. When cloud shot hits, it will mark the target with falling feather for 3 seconds, and the next standard shot will automatically lock onto the target and clear the mark after hit. Cloud shot can crit as well as hit weak spots. Ballistic damage of cloud shot 48% of attack plus 43. So ideally you want to use a kinetic weapon, but since I don't have one, I'll just stick with what I have here. Dive bomb. Marian walls backwards while firing 1 empowered shot at the target, dealing kinetic damage and knocking back all targets in the path. This also interrupts the target's special skill for 8 seconds. Both the damage of dive bomb 196% of attack plus 58. Wounded bird. Marian launches a powerful shot, dealing kinetic damage to all targets in its path and knocking them up in the air. This also interrupts the target's special skill for 10 seconds. Ballistic damage of wounded bird 560% of attack plus 194. Winter stock 1 Davos alignment skill detail. When Marian swift deals critical, ignores 40 of target's defense. For each 100 alignment index, ignores extra 20. Honestly, pretty good. Definitely a lot of skilling that I have to do here. Now, the manifestation, well, I'll have to cover this as well. So, covering the angles, ADS shot will now mark the target with fractured feather. The next use of cloud shot will automatically aim at the fractured feather to detonate and clear the mark, dealing additional kinetic damage equal to 50% of Marian's attack. Next one, shoot through the storm. When Marian's standard shot hits the cloud shot mark, increases the bullet damage by 20% and the feather will no longer be cleared. Feather spiral. When equipped with a kinetic type weapon, increase the duration of falling feather mark to 5 seconds. Burst through the rain. Cloud shot skill level plus 1. Increase damage of cloud shot to 56% of Marian's attack plus 61. And the last one, head start. After defeating enemies, start using cloud shot, instantly replenish 1 bullet and recovers 5s energy. Pretty interesting so far. And the neuronics, I've basically focused on the damage first, which is maxed out, and wrong click. I focused on the damage first, and after I finished with the damage, this is basically maxed out. I went with the control one, and I'm currently working on maxing this out as well. So overall, that was the basics of the character. Will be very fun to see how she will perform in combat. And of course, there's a lot of different bridge animations that are also kind of interesting if you ask me. So with that being said, let's go and let's do some combat. Okay, now I'll start with the boss battles, because I usually do start with boss battles in almost every game that I play. Basically every game where I review a character, I like to start with the boss battles. So I'll quickly change into the character, and I'll be using the same team as I usually do. One thing that I like about this game is the fact that you can use whatever basically team that you have or that you like. So I'll be using the classic team. Now I tried to make the game smoother. I managed to find the problem, so now the frame rate issue will be gone, thankfully. So you will no longer have to watch the game running at like, I don't know, 15 frames per second or something. Now I have to say, on PC I definitely would play the character much better. The mouse and keyboard is just, I don't know, feels a lot more natural to me. So I might miss some hits, but it shouldn't be a big problem in the end. Now with this boss you aim for the weak spots. I have to say she does a lot of damage. Now I know some players told me that you can basically get her to do like 10,000 damage per hit. She has a lot of alpha damage with the sniper rifle. The sniper rifles do a lot of damage as expected. I mean, after all, they are sniper rifles, so it is to be expected. And I think once I level her up, once I have the proper equipment, and once all that falls into place, I believe that I will get about that amount of damage. But even this current amount of damage, I would say, is pretty good. Now, the one thing that I will be struggling here is the commands. The commands on phone are definitely a bit more clumsy than the controls on PC. After all, as I mentioned before, nothing beats a mouse and keyboard, so I would probably... I actually think that I'll be playing the game on PC most of the time, just because I control the game much easier on PC, and so far the game seems to be running on PC much better than on the phone. But that might be just my device. Although I did fix the frame rate issue that I used to have. Okay, I have to say she does play in a very interesting way. Definitely requires a different play style than let's say if you're using a pistol or a submachine gun. Sniper rifles, since they're long range weapons, you don't want your target to be close to you, because aiming can be a problem. Although not a big problem, but still enough to cause some concern. Well then, let's do some co-op. Now, last time when I did the previous video, I actually did have some luck to stumble upon some players, but over here I'll be doing the solo co-op, and let's see how this ends. Now, I had the theory that it might be a bit more difficult to play a sniper solo in co-op, especially if we look at the fact that the fights will happen at a close distance, at close range, so it might be more difficult to hit the target. I mean, on PC it probably will not be a big problem with mouse and keyboard, but on a phone it might be a problem. I wasn't able to put the fire button in the corner of the screen, so basically I have to do it the classic way. That's how I used to play shooters. I put one of the fire buttons in the corner basically, and I click on that corner and it shoots. I had the screen free and I was able to aim properly. Although with this game it works in a different way. But when you hit the headshot, it does a lot of damage, and I like that. Should be quite easy to get headshots in this game on mouse and keyboard, or on the phone when you get used to it. Which I mean, I can play SMGs well, I play pistols well. Snipers, I guess I might struggle with on mobile, at least. At least for now, that's the case. We will see how that will go as time goes on. Now, I'm quite familiar with the co-op so far, and I know what to expect from these enemies because I already cleared this a couple times. The ragdoll physics are hilarious. Just look when they get knocked back. That was a nice headshot. That was a miss. Now the skill is actually pretty interesting. And the ultimate is also honestly pretty good. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, one of the next objectives might be to protect the position, basically hold position. No, ideally, when you run co-op, you want to get the healing attribute, which does help a lot since I don't know if we have any healers in the... I don't think we have healers in the game. However, I might be wrong since I haven't unlocked all the characters, but if you don't have a healer, it is important that you can recover health on your own, so that's why the health attributes are so important. And so far I haven't had the chance to get the health attributes over here with well, at least not in this co-op run, but in some of the previous ones that I did. I did manage to get a lot of healing items, which was honestly very helpful. Look at that guy just chilling at the top of that thing over there. Well, so far it's going alright. My aim, yeah, I agree. My aim wasn't the best throughout this co-op. I blame the controls, honestly. Not really the most convenient control layout that I have at the moment. I mean, one of the things that they have to fix are definitely the controls, and this is why we have the closed beta test. Basically, players can you know, check things out and find the problems that need to be improved. And so honestly, I'm all in for that because it can make the game. It will make the game much better as time goes on. I'm not pretty sure what boss I'll get at the end. I hope I get an awesome boss, honestly. Although it will be quite interesting to see how that goes. I say interesting, I mean, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. The boss battles in this game are pretty good. The gunplay is also very fun. Like, I was very surprised at how well the gunplay was working. Like, it's really good. Now, since the co-op is timed, you don't want to lose too much time in basically running around and collecting stuff, so you want to clear as quickly as possible. Now, with the submachine gun, I was able to basically mow down wave after wave. Now, with the sniper rifle, I can tell you it is a bit more challenging, at least for me on the phone here. But I believe that it shouldn't be a big problem if you are on PC or if you get used to the controls. Again, I believe that they will improve the controls when the game is released. The game will be released in like 3 weeks from now, because the release is in July, and July is right around the corner. So it will honestly not be a big problem in the end. At least I think it's not going to be a big problem, but we will see. Some issues might occur. And well, I got Hela. Well, this is a very interesting Titan. Not really sure if I had encountered this boss in the story mission. I think I did. I think I encountered the the boss in the story. And the story was pretty fun so far, although I'm not really sure if I understand all the things that are happening in the story, but I have been enjoying it, which is also important. Okay, I think I can kill the boss quite easily. I believe I can. We're about to find that out. Just a little bit of health left. So far, doing pretty well. Well, so far, I mean, a lot of things can happen. And just a bit more. And the boss has been defeated. That was nice. Okay, well, I have to say, definitely a very fun to play character. Definitely a little bit different as well. I honestly haven't been using characters with sniper rifles in this game that often, but I can tell you that yeah, this character is definitely fun to play. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. It does help out a lot. Also, I'm thinking about which one of the characters I might focus on when the game is released. I think this one might be part of the team just because I'll be on PC and I'll have the better aim on PC, of course. So definitely a character that I'll be focusing on when the game is released. But with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.